Today I'll be talking about why I should move on to ninth grade and the skills I've used and how they've helped me and how I've progressed my skills that I've been using in 8th grade. Ninth grade will need imagination, critical thinking, and problem solving. Throughout this whole year, I've grown these skills with the help of the projects I've been doing, with the help of the projects in 8th grade. In art, I've used imagination to help and support and help me with my art pieces. In humanities, I've used critical thinking to help me with my level 7 thinking. And in math, I've used my problem solving to add on to my walk on water shoes in order to make them more advanced. So in math, we're doing this project called Walk on Water, which what we're doing is we're making these huge shoes to help allow us kids to walk on water. These are pictures of, these two pictures are how we made our little prototype, and we tested it out to see how we were going to scale it, and we ended up making, you can't really see it, but it's right here. This is what it ended up to be. What we did in one of our additions to our Walk on Water shoes, which was our last edition, it kind of fell apart when we were testing them, because yeah. And then so, I don't know, just, we had a fin right here, and to help us, because when there's a flat surface on the bottom of the shoe, the water sticks to it because the surface tension. So what we did is we added a fin here to break through the surface tension, so that the shoe can walk on the water easily and cut through the water. Before we added those, it was just a flat surface with a couple noodles, and the reason, and I already told you, so we used problem solving. So what we did is we used Archimedes' principle to help us with our walk on water shoes, because the Archimedes' principle is, an object displaces the same amount of mass when it goes into the water. So we try to make it as buoyant as possible by adding in pool floaties and foam and this wood. And yeah, so we used problem solving, and I think my problem solving progressed because before it was just flat, a flat surface, and then we thought it out through and solved our problems by adding in the fin, which made it easier. But I've also grown in critical thinking, which is what I use in humanities. So in the beginning of the year, it's kind of hard to see, but I have these, you guys can pass it around. In the beginning of the year, we did this project, or we wrote these pieces about why we think America is beautiful. And then yeah, mine was basically about how there's freedom and you guys could